one time when the quarterback got pressure. We had done some sort of scheme things. Okay, we added the back, to help out certain individuals, and it worked out well. I think their number 90 got hurt in the game. So what happened was that he didn't seem to be as much of a factor. He was the one guy I was concerned with. Then they started to sort of play their ends really wide, okay, and that's going to be a challenge for a young tackle. I thought young Lassard did a pretty good job. Okay, so with the help of the back, Ryan Gramberg did a good job actually, because he helped the tackle out several times during the game. So although maybe his rush yards didn't achieve the goal that we were set out to get, I mean, he did make a solid contribution to the game today. So what happens when you do that is the back doesn't get out, and become as available as a receiver, okay, which, the previous week we had some great opportunities there, but, you always got to sacrifice something when you get in that situation.
Yeah, it seemed this summer you got off to a pretty quick start in offense the first quarter. What do you think was the quarter?
Last 2 weeks we've come right out. I think the first drive was an 11-play drive, and to be able to go 11 plays without having a miscue, a fumble, an interception, a tip ball, something like that was good. I think the first 2 drives actually were quite good. When you get ahead like that, but we still had points in the game when we had a little bit of a lull. So, we'd have a turnover, and then boom, then they come out and they marched the ball for 4 first downs and kicked the field goal. I was annoyed at that at halftime, that we would make a big first down, we got a completion, and unfortunately John got caught in sort of a second effort there, put the ball on the ground, and then they come out and went bang, bang, bang down and kick the field goal. It was, so, we have to eliminate sort of that slide, that, when one bad thing happens, you got to be able to sort of go out there and, get a stop. Let's try and minimize the bad things that happen. We had 2 touchdowns, 2 very, very nicely executed touchdowns called back today on penalties too. It was, that was another annoying point, but other than that, it's pretty good.
Seeing a little bit of trickery healthcare today too. Sam, you just want to talk about the
Yeah, it's just something we saw. They were outnumbering the field side sometimes, so we put this play in, and it happened to work. The guys blocked it great, and I was able to get the edge, and I think I squeezed him by about a yard, maybe, if that.
The foot, that doesn't matter. First down.
Exactly.
Pat, can you talk about the offensive line? Fairly
Which one? The starters, the next group? Which group do you want to talk about? The guys that played today?
Yes.
They really did a good job. We moved Morris over to right tackle. He took the leadership role there, and kind of rallied the boys. There was a different Derek Morris this week, I thought. He sort of, there was a sense of urgency in him that, he needed to sort of really be a rallying point for those guys, and he was. The kid who had the best week of practice to step in there and play was Eric Lassard from Sudbury. He was the kid from Team Canada that we were able to recruit. And so he stepped in there and played left tackle. And what we did was we skewed things. Actually, Romanchuk was supposed to start at left tackle. He actually sprained his ankle Wednesday night. And so the decision to who to play at left tackle happened on Thursday after one practice. So it was, we had, Marco Chialala step in there, I would say this, that although, I thought we would run the ball a little bit better, okay, under normal circumstances. What we got today was pretty good, okay, and what I was even more pleased about was the pass protection was pretty good. It was pretty good. Had we, as I said, to have 2 great scoring plays called back, big play, big yardage plays, 2 well executed, called back like that, that's, I think that would have had a profoundly different impact on everybody's view of what happened today. And it was, it was a substantial win, the big special teams play at the end. So the unfortunate part about the O-line is that Chris Patrician's returning the punt, and they're all saying, step out of bounds, step out of bounds, step out of bounds. So what are you supposed to do?
Why would they do that?
Well, they wanted to get a chance to go out there when there were still 2 minutes left in the game, and they knew there were 2 minutes left, and needed to kick off, and then probably going to be no time left. So anyway, it became a point of a little bit of fun for them, etc. And so
That's got to be an encouraging sign, though. They
Oh,
were
yeah.
back on the field.
No. They wanted to get back out there, and I thought the O-line did what they had to do today.
I wondered if it was a rookie who kind of wandered downfield on the one became ineligible?
You know, the play itself is, it's just something that looks a lot like our wide zone run, okay, which we didn't do very much of today for exactly that reason. But we had worked on this play for about 3 weeks. Of course, Aaron Gaels is a former high school quarterback, and it worked very well in practice, and worked very well today. Too bad, you know, his quarterback debut, called back.
Thanks, Coach.
He's joined. So we got an impact on the team in ways at the end around and all that sort of thing. What do you think is the importance of, I guess, sort of mixing things up?
Just get a different mix from the defense and see what works and what doesn't work. And just go.
The block punt? That was you, was it not? Where'd you get it?
The face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to,
Is that too like you draw it up on the board?
you know, we draw a bunch of games, but, you know, going around it wasn't working, so tried going through and it worked.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it, I do so.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That's good for me, gentlemen. Thanks.
All set, Nick? Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry.